Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome to another MTGA NerdPhil video where we play some wacky, fun, goofy decks in standard ranked and still climb up the ladder. So you can also try this deck out in the description link below. We'll have the deck list and other decks I played recently. We also talk about video games, anime, TV shows throughout the week, so you get additional content besides MTG. So if that stuff piques your interest, consider hitting that subscribe button so you have an easier time finding me in the future. We're going to continue on kind of on our Planeswalker themes a little bit. Last time we played Abzan Planeswalkers. We're going to try Jund Planeswalkers this time around. Just trying to, play different varieties just in case you particularly like different color combinations. So let me show you what we're working with. We got the Thieves Guild Enforcer. I like this card because it's not too hard for us to get 8 cards in the graveyard, and it has flash, so again, you know how much I love flash, so we're playing that here. Some Heartless Axe for the removal. I'm trying some Skyclave Shade in this deck. It's aggressive. It can come back, so we're trying to be aggressive here. 3 Robber of the Rich. I just like this card in general. Florahedron for the ramp. Bone Crusher Giant, staple card in red. Cultivate for the ramp and hopefully get the correct colors. Liliana Walker of the Dead. I'm not really sure if she fits here, but again, I just love the card. I tried it in Abzan and I think it worked out decently, so I'm just trying it here. 2 Garuks because we're playing creatures, and we have creature tokens to make, so I kind of dig this card. 2 Chandra's Heart of Fire because I actually really like the new Chandra. She's definitely on the weaker side, but compared to the other Chandras, but she's still pretty good, I think. 3 Vivians. 2 Garuks, Curse Huntsman, so we're playing both Garuks. And we got some Ugins, of course, some Shadow Skull Smashing, some Castle Lockwains, Swamps, Mountain Forest, Temple of Malice, Temple of Milady, and Temple of Abandon. I don't actually have the Gruul Pathways, but you should definitely play that. But since we're playing Cultivates, it kind of works out because it only searched for basic lands, so I'm kind of okay playing this many basics, but definitely play the Pathways if you have it. Again, I'm saving my wild cards and all my stuff for we're going to keep this is pretty easy keep. I'm trying to save it for the new set that's coming out, Kaldheim, and I just kind of want to be prepared as much as I can to bring out new decks for you guys. Oh, it's an interesting card. Okay. Mill 2 lands. That's, I think, pretty good, honestly. So we're looking for a land here. That's a good pickup. No attacks. So next time we're probably going to cultivate here. Just go into Ramp City, bring out the Vivian, and then we'll see what happens from there. Yeah, we take the 2. No problem. I'm not too worried. That's like a good pickup, though. Nice. So they're also in Ramp City. Okay. And then the 4/4 that picks up a Forest and Plains, I assume. Oh, no. Okay, so this is an interesting version of Adventure. Oh, and then the guy who makes the Lovestruck Beast. Oh, no, not Lovestruck Beast. Okay. I was wrong. So we're going to get a green and a red here. Very important. And get our correct colors. Because we're good on black sources. Doesn't really matter. We're not doing a whole lot. So next turn we can play Vivian, which is nice. And we're getting closer to Ugin, which is also pretty important. We might actually be in Chump Block City with the Thieves Guild Enforcer. But I'm not really quite sure, if I'm frankly honest. Again, Thieves Guild Enforcer is kind of there just, it's bait, but it's also kind of unpredicted damage that the opponent can't kind of account for. Ooh, okay, I'm taking a whole bunch here. Alright, not too bad. Nothing, our plan hasn't changed. So that's what's really important here. I like Liliana in this deck a little bit more than the last one. Because we can discard a Skyclave Shade this time around. Yeah, we got a Garuk. Nice, nice, nice. So we're gonna bring out this little friend, Vivian. Gonna give some creatures some reach. What do we got coming up? Ooh, we got a Bone Crusher Giant? That's a nice pickup for us. Get some reach going here.
We will adapt to any threat.
So, thought process is actually play the Bone Crushers, maybe? Okay. I mean, I'm okay seeing this, but it does mean that whatever they play next could be pretty big, and that's kind of worrisome if I'm frankly honest, but... they also play Banishing Light. Well, that is the correct card to play, honestly. It's my favorite card in white. So, good choice. Good choice. But they can't swing in pretty comfortably because we got a 3/3 with reach, so I feel pretty good about that. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So we're going to take some extra damage that was kind of unpredicted, but... Oh. Okay. So he wants to trade with the 2/2? Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. Oh, okay. He says, oops. So Liliana doesn't look as good here. So, in that case... Let's see what we're working with. I mean, lands, Robber of the Rich, probably not in this case. Well, making the opponent lose life isn't too bad either. So, and again, we're discarding the Skyclave. Yeah, this seems alright. And we're just gonna hold back. We're playing on the defensive. Defense? Defensive a little bit here. So no reason to attack.
This battle is going to
Discard the Skyclave Shade. Because he has the landfall. So next turn we've got some pretty good options. We can Garruk, we can Bone Crusher Giant, play the Bone Crusher. So we're left with the good options here. So, and they're in top deck. Oh, well, their top deck is pretty stinking good. But we're still in a pretty good position, honestly. Alright, so they've done really well with top decks, but that doesn't bother us too much, in all honesty, so... So, I'm thinking Bone Crusher, play the Bone Crusher. Probably a pretty good option. Don't mind drawing lands right now. Oh, playing the Skyclave Shade isn't bad either. But let's actually attack with this guy. I just kind of want to see what he's up to. Okay, so he just wants to chump block here. That actually makes our decision super easy, because now we can just Garruk and then just yeet this guy out of existence. Yep, the Skill Enforcer is just being a blocker at this point, which is pretty nice. Alright, let's play the Garruk then. Don't need to make the tokens, honestly. Let's just draw cards. We want to get to the Ugin as quick as possible before anything else happens. Honestly, if he draws another Banishing Light and plays it on the Garruk, that's fine. Because that means we'll have an Ugin open a little bit more comfortably. So, I'm cool with that. Ooh, pick up a Chandra here. Not bad either. Alright, they're in top deck city, so I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. You just play a Shepherd of the Flock. Not too bad. Alright, so we're gonna... I don't want to actually take 3 life here. So we're gonna do this. We're actually going to kill this guy. Can actually play the Skyclave and still hold the Bone Crusher. So I like that. Make some wolves. Man, we're just in Planeswalker town going to Pound Town. So yeah. Alright, not too bad here, but unfortunately that's not going to help them. So Yep, because we're gonna Ugin and Chandra, so yep, I'm afraid this is a game, my friend. I'm just going to Pound Town, deal 2 damage there, do 3 damage there, make some wolves, attack with everything. This is why I love Planeswalkers. They're just stupidly good. Yeah, we lose the Skyclave Shade, which can potentially come back. Probably the best creature for us to lose. Sure, play your Innkeeper. Yep, that is game. Look at all these Planeswalkers, man. We're having fun. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. I like their take on Selesnya, though. I like their take. It's a very aggressive way to play, and they are, once again, if you're going to play with some homebrews, gotta make sure you have certain cards that can just remove meta threats. So I like seeing the Banishing Light. Not particularly against me, but I appreciate that people are using it more, because I've been using that card from the very beginning, even with aggro decks, because it's like, oh, a Kroxa. It's an escaped Kroxa. I don't have a good way to deal with that. Except I do, actually, because I have a Banishing Light. So, okay. So, I'm going to probably just end up playing the Florahedron tapped here. Yeah, just get our green source out. Just be comfortable as much as we can here. Gruul aggro. They don't decide to do anything. So, Bone Crusher Giant. So, if I wanted them to Bone Crusher something, it would be the Skyclave Shade, because this guy comes back. So, go ahead, use your Bone Crusher Giant, no problem. Again, I think Skyclave Shade will go up in value. I think he's honestly just looking for a home. And I think it's a matter of time. He's a very good card in aggressive black, so. Oh, okay, we're going to take 3. Pretty standard here. So we want a red source. Skyclave? No, actually I want a Robber of the Rich. Reason for that is I want to hold up this guy, so. And I'd be willing to trade with the Elemental pretty easily, honestly. It's a pretty easy trade for me. So, we got some options here. We got, probably going to end up playing this tapped is my thought. Alright, so he does have the land. Slightly unfortunate. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but, it's not the worst. We're going to end up taking 3. Pretty standard for us. No worries. Yep, you take 3. We can wait it out just a tad bit. Alright, I'll play the Enforcer here. Ooh, mill some good cards. I like that. Alright, more lands. Not particularly what I wanted to see, but at least get the Skyclave back. He can't block, unfortunately, but so Thieves Guild Enforcer is going to end up being a chump blocker this time around again, so we don't have the Lily, and we've been flooded for, unfortunately, what is a little too long. I think this is an Embercleave. Honestly, that's probably game. We got flooded, and they're drawing pretty well here. They're drawing exactly what they need to kind of just overwhelm us, so pretty sure this is an Embercleave. Yeah, we'll just scoop here. No reason to play out games where we get a little hosed and our opponent is drawing very well, so those games happens. We all know that. And the reason you don't see me edit is because I want to be as real with you guys. I know it looks smoother for the video. I know it looks cooler, but here I am dedicated to making sure that you actually see a deck, because I play test these before and then say, hey, this actually works. Let's give the viewers what they want. And I don't want you guys to be like, wow, it went like 10-0 in this video. Why did I go like 0-10 in when I started playing it? You know. Ooh, a little rough here, but because we're getting tapped land galore, but maybe we can. It is a land, but I just can't play too many tapped lands, you know. Too many tapped lands could be a problem. Mono black here. Okay, it's actually not too bad, honestly. Oh, wow. Okay, very interesting maneuver here. So I'll just wait. Make them make the first move. Okay. Let's just Bone Crusher that then. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Alright, nice. I like that. Gives us options. Let's just do this then. So Liliana's a little bit better in the Abzan deck because we're playing Skyclave Shade. Okay, that's fine with me. So we'll send the Liliana out. This actually could be good for our opponent, but it's okay. Yeah, they also have good cards to discard. So got the Loris out. It's not too bad. So let's do this. I don't want him to get the Loris combo going. That would be pretty bad for us. So once again, we'll play the discard game. Doesn't really matter. Yep, we'll just play our dude. It's not too bad. It's not the worst. Okay. It's got like, he does have good targets with his enchantments. That is something to consider here. But ooh, okay. Ooh, that's a little rough. Oh, that was a perfect draw. Oh my goodness. Let's wait. Actually, yeah, we're not going to end up playing those. So reach. Do this. And everyone's going to discard. But I don't have a card to discard. So alright, we stripped our opponent of a lot of resources here, so that's pretty good. They're drawing with Castle Lockling. That's how crazy it's gotten for them. So that's a good feeling for us. So we're going to draw Cultivate next turn, which is pretty good because it gets rid of lands that we're going to draw. So yeah, we're in a pretty good position, honestly. Yeah, I mean, they either play the card or they discard it. So, I mean, let's do black and so what's good here is that we get to play both of these guys. I'm just gonna play them both out. Make a guy with reach, very important. And make you discard the card that you have. Alright, and just gonna attack with the Thieves Guild Enforcer, because just in case he gets rid of the other reach, I want to be able to protect both my Planeswalkers here. Alright, so he's looking at his graveyard, so that means he's has Death of the Thingy-mabob. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Yep, still a good pickup for him. Is he going to exile more? It's actually pretty good, so... Again, Skyclave is a little weird against this deck, but it's not the worst because we're still able to kind of do our own thing. So it's not too bad. I think at this point we can... Let's... how many? Yeah, let's just get rid of that. No more drawing cards for you. Yep, you get to draw cards. Let's do this with Kicker this time around. I don't think I can kick with this guy because I think it's 5. Yeah, it is. So we'll just... Still pretty good for us. Yeah, I mean, we still have the advantage. We are just... We have the advantage here. So we're looking good. We're doing pretty good here. Lifelink, important, but it's not a big deal. Okay, more removal. Makes sense. Cultivate. Again, getting rid of lands. Pretty important. And now this guy comes back stronger. Ba-dump. I love the value of this deck. It's kind of insane. More reach. Discard a card, please, just in case you have something. Okay, and we go to Pound Town. Yep. And he gains 2, but that's not enough. Boom. So, of course, the more Planeswalkers you have... Skyclave Shade is really good. Now I'm thinking about it. We played Abzan, and maybe we should have put him in there, but... I kind of like the way we get access to white in Abzan, and it's kind of hard to, like, take out other creatures in that deck in replacement of Skyclave Shade. This time it's a lot easier just because, you know, we're able to use the Leona comfortably with Skyclave Shade. It's just like, oh, yeah, this will come back later. Boop, 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 boop. So, I'm a huge fan of the card, personally. I think it'll be on the rise, too. There's a lot of black cards that just don't have a right home yet, and I think they just kind of need to find a place. They just kind of need to find the place, and they'll get there. So I like this hand. We can Skyclave, we can Heartless Act, and then hopefully we can draw into some mana. So it's a little risky of a keep, but it's reasonable. Alright, Temple of Mystery. Makes sense. So I want them to think we're playing Rakdos and like a weird version of Rakdos. Ooh. Not a card I want to see right now. It's a little expensive. I would love a Cultivate next turn. That would be really good for us. Just helps us ramp, gets the colors we need. And yeah, that'd be good. We're playing 4, I believe. I honestly don't remember. I fiddle with the numbers a lot before, you know, recording for you guys. So, you know, try not to... That's a land, so I'll take it. It gets closer to kind of doing what we want here. Oh, this is Sultai. Okay. I like seeing new variants here. Sultai with Gilded Goose tells me that it's either control with ramp or Sultai creatures, which I don't see too often. So they probably know we have a removal spell in hand. I mean, Bone Crusher, Heartless Act. Okay. I don't mind the Maze Mind Tome. If they're not going to ramp this turn, though, then I'm going to Heartless Act. The reason I'm doing it now is because I just don't want them playing a Ashiok. I was going to say a Dimir. He is a Dimir Planeswalker. But now that they've kind of said I'm not doing anything this turn, I'm comfortable with this. Or anything else this turn, I should say. Again, I would love a Cultivate. That would be kind of my dream right now. Okay. That's not a bad way to use the Gilded Goose here. Enforcer, again, it's a good card here, but it's not the card I was looking for. So I need to draw a red land specifically next turn that comes in untapped for me to do stuff. It's not necessarily what I had in mind, but this guy Skyclave Shade is going to town, so that's pretty good. He's probably thinking, oh my gosh, he has another removal spell. What is going on? And I'm thinking, give me a Cultivate, please. A Cultivate. All I want is a Cultivate. Oof. Well, I mean, might as well do this while we're have the aggression. I'd imagine the Chandra. That's our next possible play. But I mean, the other ones are threats, so he's probably going like, "What the heck am I looking at?" Yeah. Chandra's the correct play. Yeah, because it's a possible turn, and watch me draw a red source or something. So it was a smart choice. It's something I would have done, even though the Ugin and the Garruk are very scary. It's just the right choice. So, oh wow, this is a nice pickup here. You got the other Garruk. So I'm thinking, put it on this guy. All right, we win. Yeah, I love both Kuruks. I'm a big fan. So we're gonna end it there. And on that W, you know how we do. We gotta get those W's. We win, easy peasy. That's how we do. But again, this will be a deck list for you in the description for you to try it out for yourself. And also, you can check out the other decks I've been playing on the description list. I've had a lot of fun just brewing these decks. I'll probably be going live at some point. I'm not sure when. Or I may already have by the time you see this video, doing a draft rising. I'm trying to get more gems for Kaldheim, but maybe I'll save them for the Kaldheim draft itself. Not really sure. You guys let me know what the correct answer is, but thank you all so much for watching. At this point, YouTube is your video. Up top, my most recent upload could be anything from playing Magic or anything I've talked about recently about the nerd world. And right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically will like. So go ahead and check it out. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. You're still here. Subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you for your next NerdPhil.